the infamous imposter syndrome. That little voice in our head that says, who are we to do this? Who do we think we are? Or everyone's going to figure out that we're fake, that we're not as successful as they think we are. We all suffer from the imposter syndrome, and regardless of which level of success we've achieved. This week, let's talk about what is the imposter syndrome and what to do about it. My name is Sara Gilbert, and I'm a business strategist and a certified coach. And if you're looking to bringing your business to a whole new level of success, well, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to be notified each time we release a new episode. So first, what is the imposter syndrome? Well, it's the brain doing its job. And what is that? To keep you alive. That's it. And to keep you alive, the brain wants you to to stay in its comfort zone. To stay in there. You see, our brain are not made for modern world. It's still designed for if you get outcast, then you'll be alone in the forest, and then you might be eaten by a tiger. Now, the equivalent of that today is if a client says no, or if a potential client says no, or if people find you out, which is not true, then you'll be rejected. Rejection is the biggest fear every human has. Because what? If I'm rejected, then I might end up alone in the forest and I might be eaten by a tiger. Which is not realistic, but that's still how the brain operates. So the imposter syndrome, it's just the brain sending you signals to stay in its comfort zone. That's it. Now, it appears different ways in internal dialogue, where I might be afraid that people are going to say no to my offer. I'm not going to go and prospect potential clients because I'll be fear of rejected. I won't want to go into networking events and all of that. So it appears different ways, but it all comes back to the brain keeping you back in its comfort zone. Now, what do we do about it? That's the important part. Well, when you hear that internal dialogue, go back. First of all, it means, first and foremost, that you're focused on yourself. You're really focused on you right now and not being of service. So change that mindset and say, okay, hold on. Am I focused a little bit too much on myself here? I am focused on me. Let's focus on the person that's in front of me, or let's focus on the person that I'm going to meet. First, change your mindset, change your focus. Second, be in the mindset of being of service. So you are there to help someone. If somebody is sitting in front of you, or if you are going to a networking event or meeting a potential client, you have a purpose to help someone. So be of service. And third, go back on your mission. What is your life mission that you gave yourself? What is the difference that you want to make in the world around you? Focus on that. Humans have a need. It's an innate need to contribute. Go back into that mindset. Go back into that space, and you'll see that little chatter will stop. Another thing that we'll want to do is actually reframe our wording, our internal dialogue. Cornell University showed that the internal dialogue is the #1 killer of all dreams and all ambition. That's what kills people, is they listen to that internal voice, which again, it's just the brain doing its job. So when you hear that internal dialogue, reframe it. Instead of saying, well, I'm stressed about this thing, of doing this thing, how about saying, I'm excited about doing this thing. Instead of saying, well, I need to go and prospect, how about you just go and need to have an interesting conversation with another human being? That's it. Put everything back into perspective. The brain's job is to keep you safe, to keep you in its comfort zone. Now, your job to step into your mission is to change that, reframe the mindset by going back in being in a mindset of service, going back to your mission, the change you want to make. Reframe the wording that you hear, that internal dialogue, and you'll see that imposter syndrome will be long gone. I hope you like this episode. I really hope this episode helps you take control of that mindset, that internal dialogue, and kick the imposter syndrome back to the curb where it belongs. You don't need that. It's not helping you to serve and to bring your business to the level where you want to bring it. If you like this episode and you're looking for more tools and more resources to help you build and grow your service-based business, come on over to strategist.cc and join our community of ambitious entrepreneurs who decided that the status quo was not for them. Each month I share with you strategies, ideas, and tools to help you build and grow your business. And I also share an insider tip. So this can be a technique, a tool, a strategy, a tactic, something that I use in my own business that you can start using in yours right now. So make sure you join us. And now it's your turn. Next time you start feeling the imposter syndrome stepping in, change your mindset. Go back to being of service to the people that you're there, to the mission that you gave yourself. Change that internal dialogue and make it one that's going to empower you to bring your business and your life to a whole new level of success. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.